Alright. Climb up some chain. Oop.
No way except to climb. If only I could spend every day running and jumping. Now to test my agility.
Come to me. You very well. Let's see how quiet you are, young lady.
So stealth. The most important thing to know about the stealth in this game is that basically, if you're crouched down in stealth mode, you're almost impossible to hear. I've had guards seemingly hear me from behind. I don't want to say that you're completely unheard, but yeah. Oh man. The detection model for visual stuff though is much different from the first game. Like, I think the peripheral vision on guards is much better, and they tend to investigate almost at the drop of a hat now. Yeah. So.
I want you to sneak up on me, if you can. Get behind the enemy.
Got him.
That's my girl. Don't let me hear you or see you. Stay low and out of your enemy's line of sight.
Didn't see anything at all. In the words of Corvo Attano, hidden like a secret, quiet as the sunset.
Alright. So weapons training. Crossbow bolts, crossbow.
A pistol will wake up everyone in the building. Your crossbow is quiet. Perfect shot.
Huh. That was weird. Door made a weird noise. Almost no noise. Anyways. Emily's crossbow training.
Weapons and combat training. Let's beat each other up, shall we? Yes. You hit hard. Good. That's my daughter. When someone swings a sword at you, block.
Alright.
Good. Block with your blade. Well done. Very good. You've got a natural instinct for fighting. If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance.
Come at me, Baba.
You're quick. Smart move. Come on. That'd stop even the most black-hearted killer. You can choke an enemy out, even in combat.
Never really made use of this the first time around, because I was never seen, but...
While they're off balance, deliver a fatal blow. When an enemy is off balance, you can land a lethal counterattack.
Got him.
Feel better knowing you can take care of yourself. When trouble does finally come, you're ready to fight.
Right. Now this. A long day in Dunwall. Today marks the anniversary of the death of Empress Jessamine Caldwin, assassinated 15 years ago. Visitors from across the Empire of the Isles have journeyed to Dunwall Tower for the occasion.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, PaulZ0, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Based off of Corvo's actions in the first game, it seems like it's kind of a medium chaos. Especially the way she explains how he...
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No. Someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector PaulZ0, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
dearest niece. Hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Yuhorn Jacob Kaldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Kaldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Kaldwin.
Royal protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Kaldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Oh, I don't think so.
Can't still my heart.
Taking the mark of the outsider from Corvo. Alright, and here's where we choose our character. So, play as Emily Kaldwin, ruler of the Empire of the Isles, trained in stealth and combat by her father, Corvo Attano. Play as Corvo Attano, legendary royal protector of the Empress, figure of infamy from the time of the Rat Flag. So yeah, the first time around it was not a hard decision for me to make to go with Corvo. Voice acting and the fact that Corvo is about as close to a Garrett figure as you can get. I went with that. So we're gonna go for Emily in this playthrough. And maybe I'll play with a little bit different powers than I did when I experimented with her earlier, because I kind of spread my points out too thin. I've got to kind of commit to one thing or two things early on. I'm going Emily.
Cast you in cold marble. Sweet girl, over time you will come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, then I'll bring her to Coldwood Prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
I'll be all Captain Mayhew.
No!
Well, that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half?
Indeed.
There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only two keys to exist.
So yeah, obviously our first objective is to get our ring back.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.